Thinking of getting a money tree but worried you'll kill it within a week, or maybe your current Pachira is looking sad and droopy. In this video, I'll show you everything that you need to know about caring for your Pachira Aquatica, aka money tree. From watering to fertilization to pruning and propagation, this is your #1 video to watch. It's non-toxic, it's beginner friendly, and when treated right, you can grow it taller than you. So let's talk about what is money tree. The money tree, its scientific name is Pachira Aquatica, is a native plant to Mexico and Brazil, and it belongs to a moisture-loving plant family. It's popular for its braided trunk, a man-made style. Also, it's popular for its lush green leaves and the fact that it is pet-safe and child-friendly. It's also believed to bring in good fortune and positive energy, making it a favorite for home decor and office desks as well. Now let's talk about the light requirements, because money tree loves a bright indirect light. So place them near a large window with filtered light. Just avoid direct sun, which can actually burn the trees as well. And my tip for you is, if your home has low light, consider using a grow light to keep your money tree happy. Trust me, it will make a big difference. And I used it when I was living in an apartment back in Finland, and my money tree thrived. So let's talk about some watering tips. Here are the most common mistakes that people go wrong in, and one of them is that I see very often is overwatering. So let the top 3 to 5 centimeters, which is 1 or 2 inches of soil, completely dry out before watering again. And if the soil stays dry for too long, the stems will shrivel and the leaves will start to drop. So trust me, I've learned that the hard way. Either way, I've struggled with my money tree, 1 or 2 money trees that I bought early on in my gardening journey, and they just didn't survive. So I gave up for a year, and then I tried to read a lot about money trees and about different indoor plants. And that was a game changer for me, because I was not having the knowledge needed to how to care for them properly. And I was too young as well. So in winter, reduce the watering, because this is your plant's rest period. And always remember, money trees prefer modest or moderate humidity. So anywhere between 45 to 55% would be ideal. Also, use a humidifier in dry seasons, or place the pot on a tray of wet pebbles. This helps to increase moisture naturally. So I've also struggled with underwatering and overwatering money tree early on in my journey, and it was just really frustrating to deal with. And one of the first money trees that I bought, I overwatered it, and it started to the stem started to get really soggy, and there was mold forming under the stem. So it just took a couple of weeks and that money tree was completely gone. The leaves dropped, and I learned it the hard way. And it was actually a really big money tree. Like, it was like as big as the size of my highest shelf. So I had to let it go. Now let's talk about fertilization. So feed your money tree once a month during the spring or the summer. So use a general houseplant fertilizer. In autumn and winter, I just go ahead and I reduce the fertilization to once every 2 months, because the plant slows down during this time, and overfeeding can do more harm than good. So what I do is I stick to the schedule for healthy, balanced growth. Let's talk about the temperature and the environment, because money tree thrives in temperatures between 16 Celsius to 24 Celsius, and that is anywhere between 60 Fahrenheit to 75 Fahrenheit, and it can also handle up to 30 Celsius. So they're very adaptable, but sudden cold or drafts can really stress the plants. And this is where we struggled with, because we were living in a very small apartment, and we put it right next to the TV shelf, and it was right beside the door that led to the balcony. So every time someone wanted to go in and out of the balcony, they would open that door, and it would just get a whole breeze of cold, snowy air, right? Like, it would just get exposed to that, and that used to really stress it out as well. Now thinking about it and knowing what I know, I would never keep that money plant right in that location. So keep them away from air conditioning vents or heaters as well, because that can also give them temperature shock and temperature fluctuation as well. So with that being said, let's talk about the best part: growth, pruning, and repotting. So if you want to keep it small, trim the growing tips once a month. But if you want to grow big and lush like most of us, then you can repot the plant every 3 to 4 years into a slightly larger pot. And you could also prune the lower leaves. This really helps to encourage growth at the top, and you will be amazed because some money trees, they grow over 5 feet tall and they become a statement pieces in living rooms. And this is what I'm also thriving to do as well. Hopefully, once I get myself, in that position to grow a really lush money tree. Let's talk about propagation. So you can propagate money trees through cuttings in water or soil. It's best to do so in spring and summer. I also have a money plant propagation method that I rely on from the cuttings linked in the description box below. You can also propagate through air laying as well as seeds. Now the seeds take way longer. Please try not to do that if you can. It can be an experiment if you're willing to do so, but I just prefer to do it through cuttings. And for beginners, stem cuttings in water, easiest way to get a second plant. So if you're dreaming of a thriving, vibrant money tree, now you've got the care guide that you need to make it happen. Like this video if you found this helpful. Drop in the comments below if you've ever struggled with watering your Pachira just like me. And we are also going to talk about how to propagate it step by step in a most updated video where I'll give you an update on how my money tree is going. Take care and I'll see you in the next one. All the best.